The largest member of the deer family is the Alaskan Yukon moose. Now that's the pinnacle of big antlered game in North America. The biggest, the baddest. And really, while the Yukon and the Northwest Territories have tremendous moose hunting opportunities, I think that most hunters will find that Alaska is their final frontier. That's the place that they want to find themselves traveling to, way out to western Alaska, deep into the bush country, up high on the hills, glassing the big valleys, because really that's where you're going to hunt for these moose that are 60 plus inches in size. Now we access western Alaska two different ways. We're either going to fly into the bush country from Dillingham, which means you're going to fly to Anchorage and then catch a Pen Air flight or sometimes an Alaska Airlines flight out to Dillingham, where you're going to spend the night at a bed and breakfast, and then the next day you'll fly in a float plane deep into the backcountry and land on a lake or sometimes a river, and you're going to access your hunting area that way. Other times you'll fly to Anchorage, spend the night in Anchorage, and then the next morning early catch a flight on Lake and Pen Air out to Port Allsworth, and then once you get to Port Allsworth, we'll typically fly in a Super Cub into the backcountry, go straight to a spike camp, high up on a mountaintop somewhere or a ridge, where you're going to then be hunting on foot from there, glassing these high river basins and calling down in there, trying to lure those big bulls out. Typically hunting for moose requires getting away from everyone, like being the only hunter in your camp, just you and your guide, focusing one-on-one, you and the moose. That's the best way to do it, and our success rate is extremely high.
Thanks. No, he's a real good bull, and this has just been an amazing hunt up here in Alaska.
We've had so many hunters over the years kill those giant Alaskan bulls, and I know that better than 90 or 95% of our clients over the last 20 years have been successful on the hunts that we've taken them on. One of the things I like to remind hunters is that moose are a low density species of game. You're never going to go on a moose hunt and see 100 moose. Because of that, a big bull is going to have to travel a lot. So as you go into the rut in September, a bull is in a valley, he's maybe by himself over there, and as the velvet has come off his antlers at the end of August or the first few days of September, he now feels secure about walking into the timber, covering some ground, and that's when they become vulnerable.
Raking the brush.
The Alaskan season is a very short window of time. Some of the seasons are as short as 10, 11 days, and we typically try to hunt like September 5 through 15 in one area or September 11 through 20 in the other. And both of those hunts kind of fall on that time period when the moose rut is just getting started. And it's actually an ideal time to also try and get a big brown bear or mountain grizzly at the same time. You can use a rifle, muzzleloader, pistol, archery equipment. It's truly your choice. Of course, about 98% of our clients have chose a rifle over the years, but it's your weapon of choice and your decision. These are awesome hunts. They're big adventures. And if you'd like to book a moose hunt for yourself to hunt the biggest of the deer species in North America, give our office a call. I'll take your calls, we'll answer your questions, and we will help you book the Alaskan hunting adventure of a lifetime.